This is the Porsche Macan, the 3.6 Turbo, which is 400 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds, in the beautiful white, full service history, 2018 registration. Now this car's got a massive specifications. The Porsche Turbo comes very well spec'd as standard anyway, but then this one's got over £10,500 worth of optional added extras, and I'll go on and show you as much as I can. But for me, with the power that this car produces and the way it looks, if I was to build a Porsche Macan for myself, I think this is exactly how I do it. And I know for a fact, for the ones that are available online today, they don't come close because of the colour combination, the panoramic roof and all the other features on this car. It's really a special car, and the mileage is nice and low at 24,000 miles. The other thing I like about Porsche Macans, it's a car that anybody can drive. It's not one way or the other. A man, woman, if you're a business user, just a private car. It's a good size, it's a mid-size SUV that produces great sound, great performance, and they're a brilliant car. So this one, from the front, you've got the PDLS, which is the Porsche dynamic lighting system on it. Then it has all the black sections and the bumpers, and all this is extras. None of it is standard. You have to pay for all this air intakes. The LED daytime running lights at the bottom. Again, aesthetically, it looks nice because when you look at this car for the first time, or every time when you get out your house ready to get into it, it'll put a smile on your face because it looks super slick. Front and rear parking sensors, that's an extra. The reversing camera system, that's an extra. £2,500, the Sport Classic 21-inch upgraded alloy wheels, which again finished in the jet black with a diamond cut ring on the outside, in perfect condition. The red brake calipers there with the Porsche logo on it, fixed side steps, the sun protection glass and the black window surrounds. Now you'll see on this white car, on the exterior, it's either white or black, so the door handles, the B-pillars, the wheels, the little skirting on the side here. And if you haven't noticed already, for £124 I think it is, you get the coloured Porsche centre caps as well, because that's not standard. Nothing is standard to a point. You do get a lot, but other little finer details you have to pay for. The tilt and sliding panoramic roof, it's a must. It is an absolute thing that you need. The lovely twin leather interior, that red leather, the bucket style sports seats in this, which is an extra again. Full electric seats with memory seats, both driver and passenger. You've then got, I mean, look at that cockpit there. The leather steering wheel, touchscreen media system, the piano black, the leather with the red stitching on the dashboard. Sports exhaust with the black tailpipes, which I'll show you. Again, another big extra, you need that. The Bose surround sound system. And remember the Macan Turbo, it's one of the cars, it's a very accurate car. Like when you're driving it and you go on corners or you're turning, it just darts. So although it is a crossover SUV type of vehicle, it's still a very much of a sports car type of SUV. It's brilliant. I mean, this is one of Porsche's best SUVs. They sell like anything because they're brilliant. Lots of legroom and headroom. Condition is very important, and this one's been very well looked after inside and out. No money has been spared on this one. Round the back, it's got a look of its own. The three-dimensional rear lighting system with the LED lights there looks great. The quad tailpipes that I mentioned finished in black. All the badging around the back is done in black as well. And then to open the tailgate, which has the auto tailgate, you press that button under the window wiper and off you go. You've then got a very good sized boot, because remember, this is not the biggest four-wheel drive that Porsche do, but the size of the boot is more than enough, and the seats go down, and this comes out all together, so it is pet friendly as well. Underneath there's more cubbyhole space, the subwoofer. But listen to I'm not saying you have to go really fast in this car and make lots of daft noises, nothing like that, but because the V6 six-cylinder engine, it makes a good sound. But one thing for sure is just you'll get A to B very, very quickly, comfortably, with lots of little luxuries, your paddle shift, onboard computer, cruise control, the digital section on there, which you can change and configure and move around depending on what you want. Like the navigation that's on there, it's brilliant. Obviously nav on the main screen, heated seats, dual zone climate control, lane assist. All these are extras, so when you're driving it in comfort mode, everyday driving, it's just nice and comfortable, nice and soft, and does what it needs to do. But then you put it in sports mode, it tightens the steering ever so slightly, but it leaves it in a lower gear for longer, so it lets you rev all the way through, and you can really feel the difference if that's your driving pattern. The gearbox is very smooth, the car's a very smooth car, and these seats are absolutely brilliant. And you've got all the adjustments, so you can make it tighter or softer if you want to dig in your back, and if you have a bad back, for example. The lighting system on the interior is brilliant, and then you have the full Alcantara roof lining as well. Miles and miles of leather everywhere. This is genuinely one of the best Porsche Macans we have had at Acklam Car Centre. Because of the colour combination, because of the spec. With 24,000 miles on, there isn't many Macan Turbos about, and this is a real special one. My name's Joe, my name and number's on the bottom of the screen. Give me a call, drop me a text or a WhatsApp. Thanks for watching. Bye bye now.